Good evening, everyone. And we're coming on before we actually do our intro and all that. But on behalf of our AGT network here and all of our podcasts, we would like to give our condolences to the families and loved ones of the heinous tragedy yesterday at Kansas City, right after the parade for the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl victory. So, again, we would like to give our condolences on behalf of the AGT network. And at this time, we're going to go right into our show.
Okay.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Main Event Podcast. I'm Carl. I am joined by my brother from another mother up in Canada, Mr. Costa. How you doing, bud?
Yes, sir. Everything's good, man. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather for the past couple of days, but I think I'm getting over it now. Yeah, I'm excited to talk about the week that was in wrestling. So yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's get
Real
to
quick, we have some breaking news.
it.
Mongo, Steve McMichaels is hospitalized. He was on his way to the hospital with pneumonia. For those of you that remember, Mongo is actually on hospice. He is not doing very well. They put him on hospice. So his family's asking for prayers. So as much as you can, please give the family the prayers for the family. And hopefully he can beat this, even though he's on hospice, which is not a good sign, but he is one of the original four. He is part of the Four Horsemen, but he was also a football player. So he's well known.
There's a lot of sad things happening this week at least, but yeah, let's try to keep it on a positive note here.
That other one that you are talking about, we're not going to touch on that until all details are released.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what would you like to get into today? I'm gonna let you start it off.
Yeah. So what I want to get into today is that I want to talk about AEW actually, and a lot of things that are happening with them. I to be honest with you guys, I haven't been really tuned into AEW lately. Well, lately, meaning since CM Punk left the company. But I just want to talk about so some of the things that may be happening with the AEW is like so I think we all know that Sasha Banks is or Mercedes Moné is coming back to wrestling, and she will be in AEW as they're gonna have an event in Boston, which is a sure telltale sign that Mercedes Moné will be joining AEW. Now, in terms of that, there have been rumors of someone else in the male side of things coming to AEW as well. Somebody from New Japan Wrestling as well. But those rumors are yet to be confirmed. What I want to say is, in terms of that, I love Mercedes Moné. She is like my favorite female wrestler in recent times. For a long time, she's been my favorite wrestler since her introduction in NXT. But to be honest, I think that this move that she's gonna make, or she looks like she's making, will be, to be honest, detrimental to her career, right? Because if you look at Tony Khan's track record with handling the huge roster that he already has, it hasn't been good. And like the women have gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to in-ring time and promos and all that stuff. So hopefully Mercedes Moné is going to inject some life into the women's division on AEW, but I guess it's remained to be seen. I don't have a good feeling about it, but let's see. Maybe Tony Khan and everyone know something that we don't know. So let's see how that works out.
Well, here's another thing about AEW. All right.
Yeah.
And it's been put out there on social media that last night was their 200th episode.
Yes.
WWE thanks the fans for 200 episodes. Who did AEW thank? They thanked Tony Khan.
Yeah, exactly.
It should have been thank you to the fans for allowing AEW to manifest itself 5 years ago.
For 200 episodes, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it just feels like I don't know. He doesn't look like the type, but it just feels like Tony Khan. I don't know how to describe it, man. I wouldn't want to be a part of that environment if I was a wrestler there, because it seems like and this is just going off how I see it from the outside. I could be completely wrong, but I don't know. So it just feels like Tony Khan is like a self-centered individual. Like he wants everything, all the attention revolved around him, rather than it should be the actual wrestlers who work for his company. But anyway, yeah, I don't have a good feeling about AEW, and I wish that Mercedes Moné and others don't go there. But hey, we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say about AEW. Really.
I mean, yeah.
Do you agree? Do you have any thoughts or what?
Oh, yes, I agree. Well, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if it'll hurt her career. It just might be another stepping stone for her.
Yeah.
I would be more shocked if she went back to the WWE after the way things were handled over there at that time. That her and Naomi walked out.
Okay? Yeah, but that person isn't there anymore. So I don't see anything blocking her from going there. So
right, but she might still have bad taste. It might have left a major bad taste in her mouth. That it'll be a while. She could pull it what CM Punk did 10 years later. Guess what? I'm returning.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Any promotion would be a godsend to have her on. Okay, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing for her to go out to AEW. They're so new, but also too, Tony Khan also owns Ring of Honor, so she could go between both brands.
Yeah, and New Japan as well. They have a partnership with New Japan as well, so we might see her in New Japan more often too. So you never know. It could work out. It could work out perfectly. You never know.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the month of March in terms of Mercedes Moné supposedly making her return to wrestling. So I'm excited for that. And also in March, AEW is having their Canadian tour. So
yes.
if it happens on that day where Mercedes Moné returns, she will definitely be on the Canadian tour date in Toronto, most likely. So I'm gonna be, that's one show I'm gonna be tuned into, definitely, for sure, just to see if she comes out there. Yeah, because like I said, she's my favorite female wrestler in recent years. So I'm definitely looking forward to that.
I haven't really been following AEW as much as I was.
Yeah, it went down a bit. Yeah, it went down a bit.
A little bit more on the WWE side.
Oh, WWE is fire, bro.
Right.
Fire.
We'll get into that in a minute, but you got to remember, this is Sting's last run.
Sting's last run. Yeah.
Because remember, he's retiring at Revolution.
Yes,
It's his final match.
Yes.
So that says a lot right there.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. Yeah, I'm excited to see that.
But I also want to see how they play out with him and Darby with the tag teams. Who's going to go up against them each week?
I think I know. I think it's right now it's supposedly Matt and the elite
EVPs.
right? The EVPs, Matt Jackson. Yeah, Matt Jackson, exactly.
Matt and Nicholas Jackson, no longer known as the Young Bucks.
Oh yeah, okay, that too. That's an interesting change too. Yes.
It is, but it's really not catching my eye.
I know.
I mean, granted, at Revolution, you're going to have Samoa Joe, who's your champion, versus Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland.
Oh, that's going to be a great match.
That's going to be a great match. But any other matches, like, well, okay. So the only two matches that intrigue me right now are the championship match and Sting's final match.
Exactly. And that's the problem that wherein lies for AEW.
Right.
They only have a few.
They're not thinking of the storylines to grab the attention of the fans or the viewers.
Exactly.
Where WWE has that right now. They have the grasp on the casual fans, the longtime fans, the viewers. They have all that grasp.
Yeah, and can I give you an example of what we mean? Let's give the fans the example of what we mean by like building a storyline.
Sure.
So, for example, like a few weeks, I think it was a few weeks ago or a week ago, I don't remember because I've been under the weather. But I believe Rob Van Dam showed up like a few weeks ago or something like that on AEW television, right? I think he was in a match. So for me personally, watching wrestling all of these years, Rob Van Dam is still a big name to me and a name that people would want to see, right? So I would build up Rob Van Dam's match for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks until the time arrives. But what AEW does is it's just random matches. Even if it's a legend that we want to see, we don't know who it's gonna be, right?
They don't give you the 2-3 months storyline and then the big payoff. It's just throw this match together, see how it goes.
Exactly.
The booking is not done right.
Correct. That's what I mean. And for wrestlers like Rob Van Dam, they deserve, in my opinion, they deserve a build up. It's not Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam is not somebody that you just put a random match together and tell him to go out there and perform. Yes, he can do it, but he deserves much more than that, in my opinion.
Yeah. So, speaking of WWE, why don't we just go right into WWE?
Yeah, let's go. I love WWE, man. I love it. Absolutely. It's how storyline should be built.
Oh, yes. So here's some big news.
Okay.
A senior WWE employee departs from the company.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Jennifer Pepperman, who was a senior writer and producer for WWE, has departed the company. It was said that Pepperman was not released, but made the decision to leave the company. She made that decision.
Okay.
She's only been with the company since April of 2017.
Only? Oh, that's a long time. That's a long time, bro. I know people who. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
But here's the thing: she comes from a writing background because she was the producer and director of a number of soap operas, including Days of Our Lives. As Life to Live and As the World Turns.
As the World Turns and One Life to Live. Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, that's big news.
Yeah.
Now, also too, bigger news.
Uh-huh.
WWE is taking everything with Brock's name off of it.
Yes. He's removed from the video game, and like all his clothes are gone from the merch store and all that stuff. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So that's a big, interesting one for that one.
Yeah. We got to get into like, I think we got to talk more about Cody Rhodes and The Rock and all that stuff.
Oh, yes. We're going to get into that, but also, too, a major, major top star still has no contract.
Oh, contract extension, you're talking about Drew McIntyre?
Correct. He still has not signed a new deal. And
that's
his current contract expires after WrestleMania.
That's interesting why it's taking so long. Wow. Let's see. There must be, I know Triple H, man. There must be a plan to all this. I know
Could
Triple
be.
H. He's not gonna let a talent like Drew McIntyre just go like that. There must be something going on, something else. Like they're trying to figure out storylines maybe or something like that.
So here's something interesting. At Elimination Chamber,
yes,
Cody and Seth will not be wrestling, but they
really?
will be on the show.
Okay.
Grayson Waller announced today. Well, this was yesterday. Well, yesterday. That he will have both of them on his Waller Effect talk show.
Oh, I hate that show, by the way. But anyway, I hate Grayson Waller. Anyway.
Yeah.
But let's see. It might be interesting. It might be interesting to see.
And it's only in a few weeks over in Australia.
Yeah. Elimination Chamber. Yeah. It's next. It's next week. It's what day is the day? The 15th.
The 24th.
Next week. Yeah. So it's next week. Yeah.
Hold on, I'll let you know. Yeah, next Saturday, a week from this Saturday.
Wow, next Saturday. Wow, February has gone by quick, man. Wow.
Tell me about it.
The whole year has already. Wow. Yeah, so that should be interesting. I think, even though I'm not really a fan of Grayson Waller. I like the show between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes would be interesting. The interaction, would be interesting. Yeah.
So let me ask you this now. You brought up The Rock and Cody.
Yeah.
WrestleMania is Roman versus Cody.
Yep.
Where do you see the bloodline sitting at?
You want me to throw a twist at you?
Go ahead.
And this is something that probably nobody or maybe a lot of people have thought of, but maybe The Rock is playing Roman Reigns. Maybe he's going to turn heel on Roman Reigns shortly. So that will have implications on WrestleMania.
That could be one.
Maybe he's pretending. You know what I mean? Maybe he's pretending. Maybe he's pretending to be all family and all that, but it just to like create another storyline where The Rock turns on Roman Reigns and infiltrates the bloodline.
Yeah. That could be.
What are you thinking?
What I could see is everybody that the bloodline got destroyed by comes out and blocks them from interfering with the match. So that it's a clean match between Roman and Cody for once. Yes.
That's true. That could happen. It could be an impromptu lumberjack match. But with all of the bloodlines, past and previous enemies. That's true.
But here could be one. Cody goes into the ring. Okay, they announce Cody. He comes to the ring. They announce Roman.
Yep.
As soon as they announce Roman, he gets into the ring. Here comes the entire locker room and makes a wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a lumberjack, an actual wall to prevent the bloodline from interfering.
Correct. So it can be a clean one-on-one. You're right. So it can be a clean one-on-one match. Exactly.
Or here's another one. Here's another good one for you. Think about this.
Yeah.
Think about this.
Yeah.
Cody and Seth just had a great promo.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Monday.
Yeah, we got to talk about that too. Yeah.
Because Seth admitted he's at fault for the way Roman is.
Yep.
What if The Rock is in Roman's corner, Seth is in Cody's? Seth takes out The Rock, distracts Roman.
Yep.
Cody
wins.
Cody wins.
Yes, sir. I love it.
And you have a new champion.
Finally, it's about damn time, yo. This I don't know how you feel about it, but this bloodline storyline is dragging out like.
It was great when it started.
Yeah, exactly.
But the minute they put Roman with the belt, it changed.
Well, he's had a great title run. He's had a great title run. I'm not gonna lie. He's had a great title run. But now it's time for a change. Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this: Roman is not the greatest wrestler in the world.
No, he's not. Even still today, to this day, he's not. He's not a great wrestler.
The reason he is winning is because he had the interference of the bloodline.
Exactly, and I know people are saying like, oh, breaks don't matter, but look at the amount of time he's had between matches. That matters. That matters too, right? Because if you're not defending the belt, then what the hell are you like? What are you doing? It just like they tell the days that he's not even like wrestling, so it doesn't really make sense, to be honest. But anyway,
not only that, as a champion, you should be defending your title every week.
Correct. I agree with that too. I agree with that. Not every week, maybe not every week, but at least every 2 weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
Like not every week, but
and it's technically it's every 30 days he's supposed to defend that title.
Yeah, exactly.
He reminds me of Brock Lesnar, where Brock Lesnar was the part-time champion.
Yeah. Hey, that Boombox Brock was fun though.
He was fun.
Boombox Brock was fun though.
I'm gonna say he was fun.
Yeah.
But Cody is going down the same path as that.
Right, as what? Sorry.
As a part-time champion.
Oh, you mean Roman Reigns? You said Cody,
Roman Reigns, yes. Roman Reigns is a part-time champion.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. And they think they're gonna try and pass him past the greatest of all time, Bruno Sammartino. Come on.
No. I hope not. I hope we don't have to wait until if we have to wait past WrestleMania 40, I absolutely give up on the storyline, man. I'm sick of it.
The problem is Roman is cheating to get the wins, where Bruno Sammartino didn't cheat to get the wins. He won those fair and square.
Correct.
That's the thing about these generations. Okay?
I know.
Bruno Sammartino and all them, they never cheated to win. They didn't have to.
Yeah. Correct.
Roman,
that's correct.
Your champions nowadays, they all got to cheat somehow to get a win.
Yeah, but most times it's part of a storyline, so it's still okay. But
if it's the payoff, it shouldn't be a cheat to win. It should be a clean win in the middle of the ring.
Okay, you think so? Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess a lot of people have a different opinions on that.
You have all your Roman lovers. Don't get me wrong. You still have all your Roman lovers. They're gonna defend him to the day they take the belt off him.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Roman needs to win clean.
Yes. No, without any, I agree with that. Without any interference, correct. That's correct.
And he's always constantly having interference from the
Solo
bloodline.
Sikoa.
Yeah.
Correct. You're correct about that.
Or here's an even better one.
What?
You have the wall, okay? Like I said, of all the superstars.
Yeah.
Sikoa makes his way through, gets into the ring, looks at Cody, goes to hit him, and misses and hits Roman, and looks at Roman, goes, and walked out.
You're right, yo. You're right. You're on the right track because I think WrestleMania 40 will actually in some way be the downfall of the bloodline. So you might be correct about that. For sure.
Because if you remember, Jimmy has always been there. But main event, Jey Uso, turned and said, Roman is using you.
I love main event Jey Uso. He's incredible, man. He's doing a good job as a singles competitor.
I would rather see Sikoa go out on his own.
Get
away from the bloodline.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Access, text in, and tell him to come if she has time.
Okay, I agree with you. Solo Sikoa, and even now, Jey Uso, he's doing a great job as a singles competitor. Also, you're correct about me also wanting to see Solo Sikoa as a singles competitor. So we have a lot of storylines to look forward to here, because the bloodline looks like they're gonna implode soon enough. So let's see.
And also with the WWE, real quick, UFC and WWE have a 5-year deal with Anaheim Events.
Okay.
That's big. Anaheim, California is going to have a 5-year deal for multiple events at their location.
Oh, nice. That's good. That's good for Anaheim, California. Yeah.
Am I pissing you off?
That is definitely a huge deal for them. But yeah, I want WrestleMania to come to. I know we're gonna have Money in the Bank here in Toronto in July, but I really want a WrestleMania, man. I really want a WrestleMania to come to Toronto, and
hey, it might happen.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully, because usually when they have pay-per-views, like in July, they're gonna have Money in the Bank, as I said. But they announce more shows, like during the pay-per-view. They announce more shows that are coming. So
but also too, Minnesota is looking like it's not going to be the front runner for WrestleMania 41.
Oh, who's the front runner now? Did it say?
They didn't say.
Okay. So, but they said Minnesota's not the one.
It looks like it's going to be pulled away from them.
Oh wow, that's interesting. I wonder why that is. Is it because it's cold there? Probably something like that.
Hold on, I'll pull that back up again.
Okay.
And that was hold on, I just saw it not too long ago. Sorry, folks. Oh yeah. WWE may no longer be heading to Minneapolis to host the WrestleMania 41 as another city is being looked at.
Well, that's all it says? That's all it says right there?
Well, dating back to 2015, Minneapolis, Minnesota was rumored to host Mania, including WrestleMania 33 in 2017, but it went to Orlando.
Yeah. Correct. So,
it says here it's been believed that should WWE go to the city, they would host it from the US Bank, which is where the Vikings play, with a capacity of 73,000 seats for the event.
Oh, Oh wow.
But here why might they not go there? Who did they just remove from everything?
Yes, Brock Lesnar. You talking about?
He is from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yes. Yes.
So they might turn us as well. We took it away from him. Unfortunately, we're taking it away from everything associated with him.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe.
Give it some time, let everything die down, then go and think about going to Minneapolis.
Yeah. You're probably right about that. Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't mind them coming back here to Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey's gonna trust me, man. Over the next few years, Jersey is getting a lot of events. You guys already have the closing for the I think it was the Olympics, right, or something like not the Olympics.
World Cup.
The World Cup.
World
yeah,
Cup.
yeah, exactly.
But Jersey also hosted WrestleMania before.
Correct.
Twice.
Yep, that's correct, my boy.
I'm going to get into something else that's part of the, not part, but big, huge news.
Okay.
You know the WWE super fan Victor.
Yeah.
Sorry, Vladimir.
Yes.
Well, May 4th here in Jersey is called 80s WrestleCon. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
It is one of the show promoters here, Tommy Fierro, who owns ISPW. He also owns the Wrestling Collector. It's a big, huge store up in Stanhope, New Jersey.
Okay.
He's actually given Vladimir a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Ooh, okay.
I'll just give you rundown some of the names that are going to be at this 80s con.
Okay.
You'll be like, oh my God.
Okay.
Arn Anderson.
Okay.
Tully Blanchard.
Tully. Okay.
J.J. Dillon.
Yeah.
Barry Windham.
Ooh, okay.
The original Four Horsemen are together with their manager.
Oh, that's going to be amazing, man. That's going to be amazing.
Baby Doll.
Yeah.
Kurt Fuller.
Okay.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Okay. That's my guy right there.
Stan the Lariat Hansen.
Yeah.
Demolition.
Ooh, nice.
Power of Pain.
Okay.
Slick.
Yes.
Dr. Tom Pritchard.
Okay.
Tito Santana.
Yeah.
Paul Roma.
Okay.
Tony Atlas.
Okay.
Boris Zovkov.
Okay.
Dan Spivey.
Yeah.
Tony Guerra.
Mhm.
Scott McGee. And there's still more to be announced.
That sounds like an amazing lineup, man.
It is. The Road Warriors will also be receiving the 80s Wrestling Lifetime Achievement, and Animal's wife, Kim, will be accepting the award.
Oh, hell yeah. That should be great, yeah. Yo, the Road Warriors were like not my favorite tag team, but like one of the top tag teams when I was younger and watching wrestling, man.
And Bill Apter will be hosting the 80s con.
Nice. It should be a great show.
Tommy does a phenomenal job.
Yeah. Tommy Fierro, huh? Shout out to Tommy Fierro. He does do an amazing job with these Comic-Con get-togethers.
Why don't we switch into a quick commercial, and then when we come back for a commercial, we'll go right into the UFC.
All right, perfect. Sounds good.
Folks, we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks, we're back. So we're going to switch gears again, coming off of wrestling, and we're going to go right into UFC. So,
Okay.
real quick, for UFC,
Yeah.
we're going to have a huge fight night on March 30th right here in New Jersey in Atlantic City.
Okay, let's go to the the card, yeah.
So this is is a pivotal matchup for the UFC women's flyweight division. And it is Erin Blanchfield versus Manon Ferret.
Okay.
All I have to say is Erin is a Jersey girl.
Okay. Whatever that means, yeah. Yeah.
It means she's from Jersey.
Yeah, I know what it means. I'm just joking.
And she's from my hometown.
Uh-huh.
Her record, she has won 9 fights in a row.
Wow. Okay.
She will be competing in her hometown, who has won 9 fights in a row, and most recently a unanimous decision win over one-time title challenger Santos in August. Blanchard is only 24 years old and ranked number 4 in the ESPN ranking at 125.
Wow.
At 24, you're ranked 4th in the world by
Jesus
ESPN.
Christ. Jesus Christ. That's great.
So this is a number 1 contenders match.
Yeah.
Fight the champion Alexa Grasso. I know you got a problem with your headset again, huh?
Yes, I do. Sorry about that, guys. Yes.
No, you're fine. But that's major. And in a way, me being a little biased here, because she's a hometown girl for me.
Yes.
She is a phenomenal fighter. So
Okay.
I know I'm going to actually try and watch that match.
Yes, sir. So am I.
So another big news, Alexander Volkanovski
Volkanovski, I think. Yeah.
has not given up hope of one day claiming the UFC title, lightweight title, despite losing both of his recent attempts at the belt.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yeah.
You don't want to sit there and all of a sudden you just lose. There's another one which will be in Anaheim this Saturday. It's UFC 298.
Is it? Wow. I didn't know it was that close.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go through it. Yeah.
The career of one of the most accomplished athletes in UFC history could be coming to a close again. Former UFC flyweight and bantamweight champion Henry Cejudo?
Cicero.
Yes. Said Wednesday that he'll retire if he loses Saturday at UFC 298.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He faces fellow bantamweight contender Merab Dvalishvili on the main card at the Honda Center in Anaheim.
Okay. That should be a good match. Yeah. Definitely.
So, Yeah, if he loses Saturday, he's gone. He's
Yeah.
retiring.
Again. I think he retired before, no? But anyway, I think so.
So I'm pulling up. All right, I'm gonna pull up the card. Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Pull it up.
Early preliminaries for 298, which is this Saturday. Andrea Lee versus Miranda Maverick.
Okay.
Then you have Oban Elliott versus Val Woodburn.
Okay.
Josh Quinlan versus Danny Barlow.
Okay.
Those are your early preliminaries.
Okay.
Your preliminaries. Zhang Mingyang
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
Brenson Ribeiro.
Okay.
I'm going to get this guy's last name. I'm not trying to pronounce his last name. Nakamura versus Carlos Vera.
Okay. Nakamura. Hey.
That's the way it is. It's Nakamura.
Yeah.
Then you also have Marcos de Lama versus Justin Taffa.
Okay.
Then you have Amanda Lomos versus Mackenzie Duran. That is your preliminary card.
All right.
Here comes the main event card.
All right.
Anthony Hernandez versus Roman Kapilov.
Okay.
Merab Devalish versus Henry Cujo, like we were just talking about.
Yes. Yeah.
Then it's Jaffe Neal versus Ian Gary.
Okay.
Robert Whitaker versus Paulo Costa.
Wow, that's gonna be a good match.
And your title fight for the main event is Alexander Valanskiv, who's your champion, versus Isla Topara.
Okay. I got Mr. Volkanovski there.
That looks like a good
I
one.
got, yeah. Especially sorry, not Forrest Whitaker, but Whitaker. I was gonna say Forrest Whitaker, but Whitaker is gonna be a good match for sure. And so is Sasado. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Did they announce matches for 300 too, or no, or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Because 300 UFC 300 should be a great show. I think they're gonna go all in for that one. I think they're gonna go all in for that 300. Yeah. And to be honest, I know that UFC like 296 was here, or 297, 296 was it 290? Wait, 297. 297. I think 2097 was here. But to be honest, it didn't have too much hype around it when it was here in Toronto. So I think they kind of like, I think in January, whichever number that was, but because I think they kind of like, it was a rushed card to put together, right? So it wasn't too much hype. It wasn't too much hype around it, and the tickets were mad expensive, like mad expensive. Like I don't even like. I think it was like $900 or something like that, like for everything. So I don't know, man. It wasn't too much hype around UFC when it was in Toronto in January.
Right.
So here, can I say something about like?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, no. So I'm just gonna say like when entities put on like constant sports events like the UFC does, like basically every month, like 297, 298, 299. Sometimes, and I'm not sure if I'm the only one that feels that way, but sometimes I kind of get like it kind of gets tedious, if that makes sense. Like I know that during like the peak of COVID and all that stuff, UFC was like the first sport to like come back into the ring and fight. But I mean ever since then, like it's gotten tedious, and like this is coming. I used to be a huge like UFC and MMA fan, But like ever since that time, like the peak of COVID, I haven't really gotten back into it, and I don't know why. And that's why I'm saying, like, I think the constant events that they put on has gotten tedious. Like, there's no space in between the events to like
Right.
that build up. It's like the same thing we talk about with wrestling. It's like that
Yeah.
build up.
It's
And,
like WWE was constantly pay-per-view, pay-per-view, pay-per-view. Give yourselves a break and slow down.
correct. I don't know if you agree with me, but that's how I feel.
Oh, I do.
That's how I feel. It goes too quickly.
You got to give the fans time to digest what just happened and give the fighters time to prepare for the next fight.
Exactly.
So even if you don't have the same fighters on this card, but they might be on the next card, all right. You might have a month or two in between.
Yeah.
But the training for that is so intense, you got to give them time to start their training again, build back up to that fight.
I know. And that's what I think about UFC. Like their fights are too close. Their events are too close together. And yeah, it's not like at least boxing. Like if we're gonna go into that, at least boxing, you have months and months and months and months and months to prepare. If it's like a big fight, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for UFC, they don't have any time in between to like build up to where they need to be. And that goes for
this guy say it's all about the moolah.
I know. But that's about money for them. But that's what turns me off as a fan.
Yeah,
like, that's what has turned me off as a fan. Is like there's no like every month you hear UFC this, UFC that, bro. I'm like, what's going on here? I can't even catch up to what like the matches and stuff.
Yep.
If that makes sense. Like I don't know. I just feel that it's too rushed.
it is. Do you want to get into tomorrow night's bare knuckle fight or not really?
Yeah, we can do tomorrow, and then we can hop off if you want. Yeah.
Sweet. So tomorrow night is in Manassas.
Okay.
And it starts at 8 p.m., folks.
All right.
So you want to check out bare knuckle fighting.
Yeah, you do. I think they're actually on Fight TV. I think so. I think their events are on Fight TV, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with the preliminary going right up.
Okay.
Or I should say the bottom of the card that I see here.
Okay.
Your men's flyweight. You have Capro versus Livingston. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Caparo.
Okay.
Then the next one is a featherweight for Garrett versus Rivera.
Okay. Give me Rivera in that one. Yeah.
Then you have your strawweight, which is your women's. Van Wyck versus Christ.
Okay.
Then you go back to the men's middleweight. Brooks versus Christensen.
Okay, give me Brooks in that. And give me Chris for the women.
Heavyweight. Ray versus Shaw.
Okay, give me Ray.
Featherweight. Brown versus Convaco.
Give me Carvico.
Cruiserweight. Kilmatov versus Cook.
I'll take Cook.
Heavyweight. Kalmus versus Freeman.
Give me Kalmus.
Middleweight co-main event.
Okay.
Terrell versus Van Camp.
Give me Terrell.
Here's your main event.
All right.
Grusso versus Shivers. Shavers.
Give me Caruso.
That is your card for tomorrow night.
Okay. And like I said, I think their events are on Fight TV, if I'm not mistaken, or Triller or something like that. So tune in to tomorrow's.
You can watch it on. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right here.
Yeah.
Tubo Sports, Roku, Freevee, Samsung TV Plus, LG, Tubi, and watch. Let's see. I'll pull it up.
Okay.
It looks like
Samsung TV. Wow.
yeah. Oh, right on the app.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I might do that. Because I have a Samsung, so I might do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. All right. So tune into like Tubi or whatnot to watch bare knuckle fighting on Samsung TV. So
Yes.
yeah. It's on the come up. All they really need is a TV deal. They need somebody to give them a TV deal, and it'll be the most entertaining thing you've ever seen. Really. So.
Oh yeah.
Because yeah, and we need live events to come here too. So
yes.
Let's get it going. Because myself and Mr. Roberts are big proponents of bare knuckle fighting here. So
yeah. And I have one of my best friends who is a bare knuckle fighter, and I'm just working on a date of him coming on our show.
Yeah, yes, we need to make that happen, boss. We need to make that happen for sure. Yeah.
Trust me, we will.
Okay. All right.
So again, I'm out of things. Costa's out of things. Folks, don't forget, tomorrow, stay tuned to our YouTube channel because we have a brand new podcast that will be debuting tomorrow.
Yes,
and it's
sir.
called Keep It in the Ring. And one of your main hosts is a phenomenal writer. He's 42 years in the business, all about boxing, and that is Mr. Rich Mancuso. So you want to check him out.
Legendary. We are completely honored.
To me, Costa, he's a legendary writer.
Yeah,
he knows what he's talking about.
Definitely. And we are completely honored to have him on our network at the AGT network. So yeah, everybody should tune into that. He gives information that many people do not know. So you want to tune into that for sure.
His show is all about boxing. So going forward, Costa and I will not talk about boxing. He will.
Yes. Yeah. We'll leave
he might sprinkle in a little bit of wrestling in his because he knows a little bit of it, but it's all about boxing.
Yes, sir.
And he will have guests on there, current and former boxers. So you want to check it out because you never know who's going to be on.
You never know. We might get Floyd Mayweather on there. Who knows? Let's see. I'm joking. No.
Who knows?
We might. You don't know. Tune in to find out for sure.
But again, folks, we want to thank you for supporting us, watching us. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube, man. That's the only way we can get this viewers up. We need your help.
Yeah. We need your help, guys.
Until next time, we'll catch you all on the flip side.